Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tengujutsu Master and Mystic Ninja. Again, everything that I share, everything I do and say is for a reason. Now, those who have questions about the ninja side of Tengujutsu, this is where I can answer them questions by giving a basic insight into the ninja of Tengujutsu. Now, I am not, or should I say, I love being a spiritual messenger and teacher first and foremost now, but that doesn't mean that I'm not this Tengujutsu ninja as well. Okay, it's the Tengujutsu Mystic Ninja is all one, and I don't mind sharing this knowledge. Okay, I still teach my sons, okay, martial arts and tactics, etc. Okay, and I'm still learning and developing as a ninja warrior, but I love the mystical and the spiritual side now. Okay, I just wanted to emphasize that right here, right now, because some might be watching these videos and all of a sudden I'm talking about this ninja kid and thinking, hey, I thought he was spiritual. Didn't want to hurt anyone. That's right. Okay, again, I'm showing you an insight and sharing all this knowledge so you see, when I say I'm a Tengujutsu master and mystic ninja, you see that I am. All right, I'm not messing about. Okay, so we're going to start off giving a basic insight into the tactical kit in this video of the ninja. It's a bit fun. It's something different. It gives me a break because stepping into the mysteries lately has been quite challenging to articulate and convey it. So it's nice to have a bit of a break. So the tactical kit with the ninja suit. First of all, you need gloves. Okay, if I was going to take you out and you want to be a real field ninjutsu operative, you need protective kit. I cannot stress that enough, as you're going to see actually as we go on. As I would teach the blokes and we'd move from the rural area from the woods, from the forests into suburban areas, okay, the urban area, you will end up having sore knees, elbows, and cuts and bruises all over your hands, if not your head too. Okay, I used to teach the blokes in derelict factories, in graveyards. If you didn't have this protective kit on you, you're going to feel it. There has been a couple of incidences where we're doing a simulation at night and one of the blokes is yelped out because he's kneeled on concrete. Okay, so this equipment has its importance as a ninja operative in the field, and gloves is important, right? Gloves. So let me just put that to one side. Next is knee pads. All right, these are dirty because I'm not long used these. Okay, as you can see, the gouges in the pads, rather the pads take the gouges, take the hits than your knees. All right, this is why it's important to have knee pads. Elbow pads, where you can see the state of these as well. Okay, it's just to protect your limbs. Next is the helmet. All right, again, your environment dictates what you're going to wear, okay, and your level of skill, your skill set. If you're starting out, I recommend a helmet. Okay, now I ain't going to talk about the devices on it. Okay, there's a low light to let the blokes know where I am in the shadows. Okay, when I'm taking should we say a group out doing shadow work, I could disappear very quick because I'm all in black, so people can follow along behind me with these low lights on me. That's why I have them on there. Okay, but if you're moving through concrete tunnels, etc., okay, you want to protect your head if you're not used to moving low. Okay, so equipment like this can be very handy. communication is key, and so I do have this headset. I have a different headset too, but I use radios to communicate with the blokes, to assist in their training while teaching them, also to let people know when the exercise is finished. I also have a whistle for that. Communication is key as a team, okay, to always communicate, to share information, etc. Right, next is the tactical vest. Right, this is my tactical vest. Right, let's see if I can give you a basic insight into it. Right, these are mockingbirds. These are to let aircraft know where you are if you turn them on. Okay, I think I've got one on my vest, and my son, he's actually got his own little vest too. I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, I do have a tourniquet on there, and I have a whistle, nail clippers, also used for tripwire to clip, okay, so to speak. In here I have everything tied to the vest in the pockets. Got a fire starter, okay, and some scissors. I do have sterilized scissors in my first aid kit somewhere. Okay, and then again I have more first aid kit. I'm not going to talk about what that is. And a winch, okay, so I can, should we say, winch equipment up a building or across the river. I've also got carabines on the back, abseiling equipment, so I can abseil down buildings. I have a compass, basic first aid kit, emergency blanket. These could be, the emergency blanket can be used for all sorts of things in the field. I ain't going to talk about that either. I want to keep this basic, just to let you, this is just to give you insight into what's in my kit. Now I have gloves and a torch. Again, you see that it's all connected, and I do use a red one. It's covered to keep the low light down, okay? I don't want to give your position away, etc. I also have a red LED light, little lights, and I've got a carabine on there as well, etc. Don't worry about the British flag, that's just again for training purposes. Oh, I'm getting a dead leg. I also have on here these beads. I learnt this in the jungle, doing jungle training when I was in Belize, and you can use your compass and these beads to track your distance, okay? They literally count your footsteps in the direction you're going, then you can backtrack on yourself back out the jungle, okay? Because the dense jungle, there's not a lot of maps, and you need to navigate yourself in and out. That's what the beads are there for. Also at night with shadows, okay, you can also use that in a particular direction inwards, okay? If you're not orientated and don't know the area well, okay, you can use the beads too. All right, that's why I got them on there, quite effective. I've got again another radio system here. I use this to communicate. This is the one I tend to use. One earpiece, yeah, it is used, okay, this equipment is used. Stick it in my ear, okay, where I can communicate with all the blokes on the ground. This is another scarf. I've got all sorts in there, okay. This is for sweat around your neck or to keep you warm at night. Rope on the back. And that's a basic insight. I can't talk about some of the equipment I do have in the pockets because it's YouTube. All right. This is my son's vest. Okay. He's got his little radio in there. And he actually has on the back, remember I mentioned in my previous video, very useful tool, okay? And he also has a mockingbird and some ties. And that's it. He also has a compass and a whistle, okay, and it's rope on there. And he's got his little badge, his COD badge. I think that's where it's got from, COD. Next is my day sack bag that I use if I want to stay out on the ground, travel a bit of distance, stay out, leave this in a hide, then go do my ninjaing, okay? Excuse me. It's a bit like my bug out bag, okay? In here I can have a sleeping bag, bivy bag, poncho. In fact, I'll give you insight into it now. And I got the fundamental basics where I could just live out on the ground happily, okay? Travel for long distances with that on my back, my tactical kit on, my ninja suit, and I can remain comfortable in a field for long periods of time, okay? And still be efficient and 100% in overcoming challenges, working the problem. Right, I've got to be careful what I say, okay? This is again being a Tengujutsu agent operative in the field. You don't really see that today. When you hear about ninjutsu, you might come across the Bojukun, different schools out there that operate, or should we say practicing in the dojo, martial arts only. I wanted to be the field agent operative, the real agent ninja, okay? But I've modernized it. I was very passionate about the ninja. I've always had this burning desire that I can't explain, which I mentioned in my previous videos. So I'm just giving you a basic insight into my own development with 12 years of armed forces being translated over to ninjutsu. That's why I joined the army, to become this modern warrior ninja in the field, okay? And so I'm giving you a basic insight into that, and you can see the dedication, the development of this, should we say, throughout throughout my life, all right, from the things I mentioned in my video. Right, so in the day sack here, in here I've just got spare socks, really important, okay, a net to go over the face for mozzies. I have anything that I need covered up. I don't know if I can get it out and show. I do have a survival knife in here and load of batteries. Right, then in the side pocket I have, oh, if I can get it out, come on. All right, my mess tins, fishing wire. That's the old SCS survival manual, really good manual that. A cane, knife, fork and spoon. I know they got this sporks, as they're called, okay. I like sticking to the equipment I can trust. I was taught by the British Armed Forces because it works. They've got all sorts of fancy inventions out now for survival and camping, etc. But I just keep it basic. It's all you need is this basic equipment and you'll be comfortable. So water bottle and your cup. Now in the mess tins and with this alone, I used to have to administrate myself in, wash out of, clean, and then use for eating and drinking. So you had to be switched on. Right, then inside I do have, I'll just cover that up because I don't want, hopefully I can share this. Okay, so I just have this axe for creating shelters, etc. Okay, when I'm out there doing bushcraft or out there surviving, this is going to come in very, very handy. Okay, you must have one of them. I over the years, I've learned so much from specialists, from experts, from ex-special forces, etc., talking about survival and bushcraft, etc. And again, really grasping the importance of having one of them. I was like, yeah, I got to get one. So I have here, that is my poncho, which goes over. I got a 2-man tent, which is low signature. It's really low to the ground, and then I can throw the poncho over. We tend to just put a poncho up, not too high, about waist high, if not knee high, and we slip under it in our sleeping bag and poncho, bivy bag over our sleeping bag, and then poncho. All right. I do have a little 2-man tent that I put up, and then maybe a poncho over it, all low signature, and then just camouflage it all up. So yeah, it's my poncho, little bivy. This is a wash kit. Okay, I showed you my first aid kit. This is your little you got in here. I'll show you. Can you see that all right? So in here you get all your little bits for administration yourself. A little mirror. And you got like your little razors, etc. Right, so that's your wash kit. Oh. I have black gaiters. Okay, I do wear tabard boots, but I can also wear black tactical boots. I like the magnums. Okay, and you stick the gaiters on to keep your feet dry. Okay, it's always important that you look after your feet, hence I got the spare socks. Next, this is a must-have as well, and it must be of good quality, and that is a digging tool. All right, high fist, just in case of emergencies, and a metal, it must be metal digging tool. Okay, a really robust one, because I tell you, you'd be amazed what you can do with that in bushcraft. Then I have these for cleaning. Okay, my mesh pins, again earbuds, baby wipes, another emergency blanket, and this is what I use, in which I entrust. It's the old folding stove and hexie. To me, it works. It's reliable. I know there's these fancy gadgets and that out there today. They've even got new ration packs that you can use the wrapper that they come in to snap the chemicals in them that heats up your rations, which is very clever. But I have created my, should we say, go-to bag, bug out bag, or should we say tactic survival bag, craft bag, with the fundamental basics, all right, that you can rely on, trust. So as you can see, I'm putting it all back. Yeah. What time we got? Always put it back together, everything all tied together. There you go. Right. That is a basic insight into the tactical kit as a Tengujutsu Ninja. Okay, just wanted to share that with you. A different video. It shows you my dedication and passion with becoming this really modern day ninja warrior. Okay, studying as much as I possibly can about the ancient ninja and Fatal Japan, etc. And then I've been doing it since I was a kid. Okay, a long time, and growing upon my military training after leaving the army after 12 years of service, translating that over to the ninja, and then with the times that we live in, with this source of information at our fingertips, listening to combat stories YouTube channel and the ex-special forces sharing their stories and these hints and tips and secrets, and I've been like, wow, took that on board, and go out there, you practice and you master the shadows, you do your martial arts, and it keeps you fit and healthy. Okay, it's unique, it's different, and I love it because I can get creative with it, and I love teaching this stuff. When you see the tactical equipment actually working when you're in the field doing shadow work and you're with a team, it's absolutely incredible. And I used to love it, and I used to love listening to the bloke's response, how amazed they'd be with the stuff that I used to teach on the ground. Well, I still do, but at the moment I am very passionate about the knowledge that I've received over these last 11 to 12 years studying day and night, the mystic side, all right, the spiritual side, which during the times with the times that we're in, okay, this is what I believe we need. I know this is what I'm sent here to do, okay, to share the knowledge that Spirit has given me over these 11 to 12 years studying day and night. I'm very passionate about that knowledge that Spirit has given me, right? And I know that God formed me as this ninja warrior because the things I've learned, the knowledge that I've received in just becoming this warrior that I was so passionate about as a kid, and then this flip around in becoming this mystic side. The mystic side was more important to me because it really, if I knew the things that I know now as a soldier, you know, it would have made me 100% more effective. People would not grasp that. Okay, my sensitivity, my sentience, my awareness is so heightened, which helps me put the mysteries together. But I could have been more professional. But again, it's the whole journey, everything. I'm so grateful. I really am. And all of this has all come together now. And I love sharing the things that Father has given me. Okay, it has been a journey and a half being in this world, but I've learned so much. I'm so grateful for everything that I've learned and who I am, and I know it's unique, and I love shining that, and it's all from Spirit, and that's what I wanted to say. Okay, that's the basic insight then into the tactical kit of the ninja. All right, I do have a sleeping bag. You don't need to see that. This is just to give you a basic insight into me being a Tengujutsu master and mystic ninja. All right, there is a video I done when I started uploading videos, so it's an earlier video. You'll see me taking the blokes on that ground and teaching. Okay, go and have a look. Now I've put a couple of these videos together with first aid kit, how important it is to have that, and this tactical kit. Go over them videos, and the more videos I produce, it will start to paint a picture. All right, especially go over these 117 videos, stepping into the mysteries, into the truth, the keys that will set you free, that will give you success, empowerment, self-development. I can't stress that enough. It's there for you. This is all there for you. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tengujutsu Master and Mystic Ninja. Love you. Have a good day.